out of the night, when the full moon is bright, comes a horseman known as Zorro.
Hello and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. Today's adventure brings us to Chillicothe, Illinois. I've come here. I'm going to check out the Chillicothe Historical Society Museum. I've learned recently that the creator of Zorro, Johnston McCulley, grew up here in Chillicothe, and they have an exhibit here at the Chillicothe Museum, Historical Society Museum. So I'm just going to check that out and a few other things, whatever else they have there. And so let's just go and check it out. This is their veterans section. This whole hallway is lined with photos of veterans from Chillicothe and the surrounding area, as well as some artifacts. Over here we have some items from Henry Huerta, who was a boxing champion, had some success, but he was also a veteran. A few more items of military history, as well as some artifacts and items from first responders. There is an informational placard about Dickinson Mounds, which is a little bit different from Dixon Mounds, that is also in Illinois. And this is the Native American room, some artifacts, arrowheads and pottery and things like that. This is a John Tyler piece medal. Here we have a cigar Indian from a local store. Old nurse's uniform and wheelchair. There's a autographed picture of Josh Taylor, who grew up here in Chillicothe. I remember him best from the Hogan family, but Josh Taylor also had a long-running gig on Days of Our Lives. Now these items here are in the upstairs area of the museum. Right here we have some high school memorabilia from Chillicothe High Schools and other schools in the area. The mascot of Chillicothe is the Gray Ghost. They are the Gray Ghost. Have a old kitchen setup with various items. Looks like an old-time kitchen. A room set up like a old barber shop. These rooms here, kind of the bedroom areas. Here in this room, there are various items of all kinds of different things. Telephones, typewriters, clocks, advertising, some historical records, photographs. Here we have 2 items from the local Dairy Queen. Now we are into the Zorro collection. Have here a movie poster of The Mask of Zorro with Douglas Fairbanks. Here we have some of the Zorro items. Zorro is for everybody. Kids, young and old. As you can see, there's quite the collection here of Zorro memorabilia throughout history. Zorro is the original single masked crime fighter. There's a timeline of Johnston McCulley, along with history and the history of Zorro. Johnston McCulley is the creator of Zorro. He grew up here in Chillicothe. Pretty cool painting of what Johnston McCulley looked like in his later years. Various magazines that Zorro stories appeared in, as well as Zorro books. There's another famous Chillicothean, Lance Legault. I remember him from Magnum P.I. He played Magnum P.I.'s old supervisor in the Navy. So the president of the museum was there, the worker, the volunteer today, and he was quite knowledgeable about a lot of different things. He told me a lot about how the Zorro display came about, as well as I had a few other questions about, with the Gray Ghost and the name the Gray Ghost, where it came from, and a few other questions about things there in the museum. It was a great visit. And so if you are in the Chillicothe, Illinois area, I highly recommend that you make the attempt to come check this out. Come check out the Zorro exhibit here, as well as the other exhibits that the museum has on display. And if you live in that area, join the historical society. Like many other historical societies, like many other museums, they are run all on a volunteer basis. There are no paid employees, and their numbers, because in general, younger people aren't interested in history in general. Their numbers, it's a small group of people who are doing everything, and they would definitely appreciate the support and some more people helping out. He said there's only about 8 or 9 of them that are actively involved. Most of them are in their 70s and 80s, and he doesn't know what's going to happen to the museum in another 10, 15, 20 years, if it will even be around anymore, that's a very sad thing if that would be the case. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.